Alright, welcome back to a family farm. Now, this is another one where I'm experimenting on. Right. Remember last time I had the Amazon, it said it, you could direct drill. Well, you could if you put the power harrower in. The problem being, you can see what it's done, look, can't you? This was done with the Amazon, it looks terrible. Bits are done and bits are missed. So I wasn't happy with this. So I had a look at whatever else there was, and I decided on this Lemkin in the end. There was a Pottinger, but that was a two-piece. By the time you combine those, I'd need rather a larger tractor than I've got to run it. So this is what I come up with. It's 3 meters, it's all in one, so I haven't got to worry about that. And it looks nice. Now, one of the problems I had too with Amazon is I found out you can't empty the damn thing. And one of the big things about having the empty ability is so you can empty it. So it's got a black mark, and I've taken it out of this game folder. Well, I'm taking this game folder yet, but it's out of this game because it's just not what I need. It doesn't blaming work. I'm not worried about the fact that it wouldn't. I'll try and get this thing going a bit. This is quite hefty. This needs about 120, and this is only about 150 brake horse tractor. But we'll just do a little bit here, just to prove it does work. Might need to change the tractors over. Now, one other thing we've got on here is, and I will go through it as we're doing this, we have got the mirror mod. Now remember, we had this, it's this mirror here. We had this on 15. Nice mod, I enjoyed using it. Don't think it arrived on 17, I didn't see it anyway. Now all this is done on right controls, so we tilt it, tilt it up a bit, or tilt it right. Actually I prefer that so I can actually see what it's doing. Change the mirror, which is 5, so we look over this one, that one ain't far out. We'll just better stop it. And what you do, you can actually carry on working, which is rather nice. I haven't seen what it looks like when you really go mad, because one of the problems with the one on 15 was that it used to pop the glass out of the frame. I'm not certain if it does the same, but it seems to work. Now I'm trying on this one. It's not going to be story driven again this episode. This is very much let's suck and see what we can mess up. Now I'm going to come right down the edge here for a start off. I will do when I finish messing about and get myself in position. And I have got one other thing to try, which I don't know if it will work. Take the mirror off now. I don't know if it will work with Seasons, but I'm going to try the irrigation mod, and I've got that attached to the JCB, and I just realised I hadn't filled the damn thing up just before I start recording. Where were we? There. There we go. The only problem with this Lemkin, it doesn't hold a lot of seed, it only holds about 600 litres, which is not a lot. Getting a bit closer, I think that will do. If we go any closer than that, we're gonna, I'm gonna go around once. I'm going to try and go around until we actually get onto the centre and prove it does actually work, as it should do. But I have more hope in this than I did in the Amazon. I'm afraid that Amazon gets the thumbs down from me. It didn't even say in the store that you needed the cover. If I'd have read the description of it when I downloaded it, I'd read and remembered this description that said that in the store I didn't have the little jigsaw piece showing it needed another piece to it, which is another black mark. And then not being able to empty it, that put the tin hat on it. That will be coming up. I'm just checking on, I've got to check on the other games with any of me using it. If they are, I shall. If they're not, I shall take it right at my mods folder. All my mods folders. I'm going to start being a little bit more careful with my mods. But this one is more an experiment today, so don't expect anything too exciting. No, that seems okay. Now what we're going to do there, I think we're going to try and turn around here. Tell you what, we've got to the top, we're almost at the top, we're almost there. I should have done the other side down here, but I almost probably put this on, finish this on, off on course play, off screen, but so we better just do it your way. Just to prove it will work, I'll take a bite in here. And if it will work here, it will work almost anywhere. That sounds like sort of New York, doesn't it? Because it would help if I put the thing down. Now I know what happened. I had it down and didn't bother to lift it. Let's try it again. That's better. Well, that's gone a bit too easy, especially up here. Now we come out of tab, and there you can see it's doing it. It's taking a lot of power, and I'd be better off with JCB attached to it, which is what that would normally have. But yeah, I'm happy with that fencing. That looks the part. It works. It does what I want it to do. The reason I wanted a direct drill is because with seasons at times you don't have to bow or cart right, and I just wanted to be able to direct drill. And I'm still deciding on, I think I'm going to go for a 5 or 6 crop rotation. And that will include 1 year with grass on, 1 year with grass on, another year with just left fallow, doing absolutely nothing. I know you'll know left fallow means. But I'm not going to go up and do that bit that's up. Go on, go the other way. Go to that bit what I went over the Amazon. Yeah, I could not get rid of these lines every time I tried to do anything. These lines appeared. And they're not what I'm looking for. I am after a good piece of kit. Looks the part, plenty of moving parts. Hopefully it'll get dirty and hopefully that will show signs of wear. Because with season, I think as I mentioned, to repair the wear you now have to have the thing repainted. You know, the body wear you have to have it repainted. Now I don't want to do it, I want my stuff to look well used. I know some people want that stuff pristine all the time. Actually, well no, I only wash mine at the end of a job. Do another couple of 3 bits, then we have a go at the irrigation. Yeah, I'm going to try some of these things out so you don't have to. But mind you must probably find this after you already tried it anyway. This will be next week's video. Now I hope you all got over the shop having 2. I'm going to go up and down just to finish it. No, I can do it this way. Just excuse me, I'm muttering to myself. Don't get all if I do like this. Yeah. I hope you got over the shock having 2 anyway, last week. But I realised after I finished making it, the one I thought went out last week, which was the last one, it didn't went out. Well, the week before last, if we're looking at this, it didn't, it went out last week. So I decided an hour later I'll schedule the first season's one to go out. I'm well ahead with the others. I've got 3 weeks on each of the other series. So I'm going to be spending this weekend trying to get about 3 weeks worth of these in the can. And we can get back to normal again. Whatever normal is. Get back to that. But The mirror thing definitely gets a thumbs up from me. I like that. It means that I should actually turn off the looking over my shoulder bit, which I've got set in the drive. I can never think of the names. The drive control or whatever it's called now. It's not drive control, that was upside down. Better not credit upside down with that. This is Mowgli's we're using in there. Let's hope we're using Mowgli's GPS. Simple and it works. Yes, I know we've got wobsters out there. It's just, for me, it's just too much hassle. I know other people love it. I prefer this simple system. Not as useful as for wobsters. Only really will go, well, about 8 compass bearings. Depends on how it's set up. I think it will do more, but in reality it gets very fiddly the more you try and finally you try and make a turn. So I just go for the big bits. Yes, so far I'm pleased with the length. Oh, and you talk about that. I've been talking about a map or a series to do after I finish the challenge. I'm almost given up. The maps I've tried, I'm not going to name them all, but the first one I tried, the one I thought was perfect, has 19 trees in, so they look atrocious. So that gave on that. Tried another one. I wanted an area with small to medium forest areas, multiple ones if possible. It wasn't that important. Next one had the same problem. And the next one I tried, the forest areas were too big and you had to get fields with them, which I didn't want. I just wanted to shove something in the forest and leave it there. My base. The next one, based in Bavaria, I got brilliant. Loads of small forest areas. Do the trick perfectly. Trouble is, unless I went into GE and found it, or into the files and removed the traceable farmhouse, you won't remove it. Even if you go and start from scratch, you've got that same farmhouse, which, please, modders, that's not the way to do it. If we want to start from scratch, that means we want to be able to start anywhere with our farm building, not where you think we should be starting. And that's all. That was the perfect one for that town. I'll actually come down. I think I'm going to use the base American map. Raven got quite a few forest type areas. The trees I know are right. The hedges are right. And I think that might be the one I use. I was hoping to use a mod map to give some modder a little bit of extra exposure, but I think I tried 6 different maps and I am fed up with looking at them. So, that's it. Possibly the original one I tried will be made seasons ready, and some of the others might be. But the one that looked perfect with all things, the one based on Bavaria, in Germany, of course, for those who don't know. It looked good, it tastes good, it was perfect in all respects, except, and the big exception, you couldn't make your base wherever you wanted it. I know there's a trick to it, and I know modders will not, but I just lost heart, and I wasn't going to go in there and even try and remove the building out of it, which would have worked. But it looks like Ravensport will be the one. Yes, I want forestry. I'm not worried about having a full season's experience. I won't be doing any farming whatsoever in it. Yes, chalk that one up. In fact, I think what we do, come do this roll, go back again, and then we'll have a look at this irrigation system, see if it will work for seasons. As you know, moisture is important. Or you should know anyway, moisture is important in seasons now, so if we can irrigate, so much the better. Now was an irrigation mod out on 15 that can work with soil mod. The only trouble with soil mod, the wet work, it didn't drop water, it dropped nitrogen fertilizer. Now those who remember soil mod will know you could over fertilize. And you would do that if, I done it again, haven't I? Not only didn't I drop it, I actually switched this dusty thing off. Ah dear. Ask me old chap said you can't put it where it is. And yeah, we'll just go back and we're going to pick up the JCB. We're almost finished this anyway. This is grassland, so this is the first experiment. This map will now be an experiment for 19. Other people are doing the same, but I'm going to guess that most of them know what the hell they're doing. Although I was, even though I say so myself and shouldn't, a bit of a, oh, thought that was looking small. Right. Do that. Thought that was a little bit small. Now I might just get a missed bit in the middle of that. I better go back and yeah, we'll go back again. Couldn't have saved last time. That was from the Amazon. What I ended up with trying to get rid of those flaming lines. Turn it down to 2.2 instead of 3 meters. That's you. See, that still didn't work. But I do like this. I had this empty pack sometimes, then upgraded the cup though. Or once anyway since I had it. I've never used anything from it. I'm beginning to wish I had used more now. This is rather a nice piece of kit. That's the pack of ModHub. I can't remember. I'm sorry to the models. I cannot remember who did it. But whoever it was, congratulations. You've done a good job so far. And I know that you can unload this. Yes, it still hurts. I had to waste seed. I've had actually the magic in some money so I could get what I want. And this is a lot more expensive than the set I had. I would have had the partnership, but it was 100. I think it was 100 breaker horse for the seed, another around 100, just over 100 for the Parhara. The only good point about them separate, I would have had a separate Parhara I could have used, but not with that partnership mod. No, it's not. It's with my true figures, but I didn't want 200 horse just to run that lot. Then I'd need another 20 or 30 horse to run the tractor itself. So you look at 220, 250 to run it comfortably. As you've seen with this, going uphill this struggles a bit. Now, I think it's got about 30 horse overhead to spare, and that's causing this to struggle a little bit. Right, we'll get back to the end and we'll have a look. I've got me what used to be the Wopster app on here. No longer named after the author of it, Wopster. It's part of the Seasons pack, by the way. You don't have to go and hunt that out separately. It comes in the Seasons pack. We'll have a... Alright, that'll do. We'll just get that out. As you can see, there's what I hope there isn't wheat in there. Should have been putting grass in. Oh, we're doing it again. Put a bit of grass in another one. I'm certain it has grass there. Well, I'm not going to go through this again, so it's got wheat in it now. Yeah, it has got wheat in it. So we have to do grass on another one, right? We'll get through and have a look at the other bit we've got. Now we've got to take it back to wherever it is. So I didn't fill it up now. I'll find a water source. I hope I've got a water source. If not, I'll have to put a quick thing. I don't know if I kept it. I had a water source on it, but I got a feeling I got rid of it. As you can see, I didn't mention this last time, all the trees now move in the breeze. And apparently they all move in the correct direction from what the wind is coming from. I haven't tested that. So I need something cheap to put water in. Bear with me. But I haven't got any here. I don't think. I definitely don't think we've got any water. So I haven't got the water set for the chicken yet, so I can't intake any out of there. So we'll have being this one, miscellaneous. I think the water station 5,000. You'd be joking. I'm not paying 5,000 for a water station if I can help it. May have to though. Yes, I took the modern one out, but it looks of it. Just check there's none gone in anywhere else. Now, I don't been shed, some been silos, so I'm gonna have to have this one. Now, where we had it before was over here, so I'm just gonna put it back there. There we go. Funny, I didn't want to go first time. I admit when we have to pay for this water, because we only got 455 left. Now, how do we fill this? No, we need to fill this first. Well, Now, all the instructions actually, all the instructions are in German, I've seen, so I'm a little bit of a problem there. I don't speak German. Yeah, we first need to fill it. It doesn't. Yeah, well, you tell us we first need to fill it. Yeah, well, we gathered we need to fill it. Now, how? That does it. We'll have to go round and round here and just see if there's anywhere. I wonder. Oh, didn't need to hit that one. At the side there's two taps, and I wonder if we need to be on one of those. None of those seem to be allowed to fill. You know, some people who do this sort of thing practice and point out about the mods before they introduce them. I'm different. I wonder if you have to I wonder if you have to do something like that. Ah, no. I've got done. Well, it doesn't seem to want to fill. I'm probably doing something very, very wrong here. So I wish I knew what it was. If I knew what it was, wait a minute. What did we do from here? Hey, ain't that good now? Yeah. Shall we say I haven't got a clue how this works? Mind you, I think I had a similar problem with the original one. Unless we need to switch that to work mode. I don't know, what's happening here? Something's happening. Oh, he does something. Which I knew what. See what it doesn't do, it doesn't fill it. Now, if someone's going to come on there and say, this is how it works, you silly idiot. That's the nozzle. Ah, what have we got here? Is anything there help? Nothing seems to help. I'm going to go away and play with this until I find out how. But this must be where the water comes in, but you can't see. I can't see the point anyway. I think that's connected to there. Unless, of course, that will fill from the river. That should be fun. Trying to wind this lot up. Not like that. So what I'm going to do is go back to the river. We're just going to play with this until we see if we can figure out how it works. Those cover in. I would have thought the cover would be the thing that would do it, but apparently not. That water doesn't. That should work with that as a standard in-game water. And all I want to do is see whether this works with seasons or not. Still don't know. Oh, I'm going to try dipping this in the water. Unless you remember, this is the water hole down there. No, we don't want this field in there, it's a pity. Right, we're going to try dipping this in the water and see what happens. I think we can say that just not. That doesn't do it either. I will have to go away and find out. That's on tractor at the moment. Chicken nothing there. The turn on. Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, we're cool. Oh, oh, shall we say, no, I will have to try and play with that later. So put the brake on there. We'll go back and do a little bit more for a couple of minutes on the other one. Definitely might bug it working. Yeah, another couple of passes. Well, that's a fail. Well, two fails here. One, I could have sworn I changed it to grass. But then again, that proves it. Let me do check, check, and then double check. And after you double check, check again. Because chances are you haven't done what you said you were going to do, and I didn't realise. I haven't got the thing switched on. We go there and back, see how far it is. And I'm going to call it for this episode. Once I see if I can figure out how that works. I think it says in register. And somewhere there is a menu you can pull up like that. It's not. With so many different mods now need these menus, there's not a lot of spare space left in this help menu. And you say if that gets any bigger, it's going to fill the whole screen up. Oh yeah, it's getting dirty. That's one of the tests. We're on the way back. We'll wind down. I'm going to do a little bit out of cab. Yeah, marvel, isn't it? I get the mirror mod. It's released and I start doing things out of cab. As they say, you can't please something. Drop it down. Right, thank you very much for watching. If you like this sort, please consider leaving a like. If you're not a subscriber, feel free to subscribe. I'll be doing a lot more fumblings on Seasons 19. Just until I get a rough hang on it. Okay. And if you've got any tips, feel free to put them into the comment section. Excuse me, talk about the comment section. Anything you want to write in there, feel free to write it. I read every one. I will delete anything I deem inappropriate. I haven't had to delete anything yet, I'm happy to say. Until the very early days when I get a lot of advertising. That went. Anyway, with that, it's saying cheerio, you know? Cheerio.